Okay, let me see. All right, I'm on there. Let me mute that. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome, 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 welcome. Come on in, guys. Come on in, come on in, come on in. I'm sorry, you guys. I had to make sure I had everything set up because the last time I just joined and there was no sound. So I should be good now. Give it a few moments for others to join. I thank y'all for joining. I'm trying to get my glasses. Listen, I got every color of reading glasses, and for some reason I can only find the purple ones. So we're gonna make purple happen. Thank y'all for joining. I ask that y'all like, share, and follow. Invite others, okay? All right, come on in, come on in. I don't know what that face was, but I was serious. That's funny. But y'all, come on in. I hope the light ain't too bright. Yeah, it's bright in my eyes. All right, y'all. First off, welcome back from your weekend. Welcome, welcome, welcome back from the weekend. I hope y'all had a great weekend. I hope everything worked out for y'all. I hope y'all got some rest, enjoyed yourself. I don't know about y'all. So listen, I'm a Florida Gators fan. Florida Gators fan. My sons are Georgia, so watching the SEC game this weekend. So yeah. Anyway, so let's get started. You know, as we've been talking about for the past week. What's up, tea time? What's up? Let's get some tea today. So let's talk about it. Oh, I can see real good now. So listen, let's talk about it. Let's talk about your story. It's always good to talk about somebody else's story than to talk about your own. So let's talk about y'all's story. But no, seriously, let's talk about our stories. Right? Because everybody seems to see everything that's going on with us. They see our glory, but they don't know nothing about our story. But let me explain something to you. Most times the stories get stuck. What happens when the story gets stuck? Your story, my story. It gets stuck. We get stuck in life at our story when we're supposed to be just going through life, right? But we get stuck inside of our own story. Meaning we go through things in life, our testimony, so it can be told. We're supposed to be telling our story. We're supposed to be telling our testimony. But what happens when you never get to that point of able to tell your testimony because you're still in the story? You're still, when you were supposed to be in completed chapter 5 of your life a while back. You were supposed to complete it a while back. But somehow, 5 years later, you're still in the same story. How you know, that sounds so familiar. What that sound like relationships we get in? When we know the relationship ain't good for us, but we stay there. Jobs that we get stuck in. We know the job is not for us, but we stay. What happens when you start your story going about your journey of your life, and then somebody decides to attach themselves to your life and have you make left turns, right turns, and mess up your story? Let's talk about that. Those are the ones I want to talk to today. Because all we're supposed to be doing is, You guys, thank you for joining. I ask that you share, follow, and invite others, okay? So we can go hit the like button. We got to get through to other people. So like, share, and invite others. But anyway, it's neither here nor there, because at the end of the day, who's here is who needs to be here. So listen, your story is something that's supposed to be the testimony to help others, someone like me. What makes me better than you that your story can't help me because I'm on the live speaking and you're not? See, at the end of the day, we all need someone to help us get to the next level, right? Doesn't matter how high up you are, how low you are. I need your story. But because you allow people on your journey, right, to keep you in a chapter that's supposed to have been closed long time ago, because you allow someone else, you wrote the book, but now you let someone else narrate the chapter. They got the mic telling you how your story is going to go. They set the tone of your story. You wrote the story, but when they get on the mic, they set the tone. They might turn it into a rap, but that ain't what you wanted it to be. You wanted it to be some blues. But they turned it to what made them happy, and it made you suffer. Now you can't give me my testimony that I need from you, because what you're going through life, I need you. I need you. I need what you're putting out to help fuel me to get me to the next level. That's why your testimony is so important. That's why your story is so important. That's why you have to go through the story. And it's so funny that I had I've seen something similar on TikTok with Tabitha Brown. I believe that's her name. When she said, your story, thank you for the follow. Your story, you get stuck in, I'm paraphrasing because I can't remember much. You get stuck in your story when you just supposed to be going through. You get stuck in the story. And same thing, when you're going through and you're writing your story, because we're the creator of what we want our life to be like. What we want our life to be like. So today I chose to get up. I chose to be happy. I chose to accomplish some things that's going to bring generational wealth into my family. That's what I chose. And so I'm on the path and I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. But what happens when I let Buddy, I now want to date, and I let Buddy in my life, or you let Joanna in your life, and then you happy, and they start changing your story, not to benefit y'all and others, the generation behind, right? No. Thank you for sharing. No, they brought it to benefit themselves. Your story. Now tell me how that works. How do you allow someone to come into your life? Thank you, Dale. Come into your life. And thank you, Lou, for the gift. Come into your life and narrate and change your story. Then once they change it, listen, everyone has a setup for everything. Listen, I got to hold on to this because my kids are Georgia fans. Not me, though. But listen. Check me out. Thank you for the follow. Check me out. Now I'm sitting here waiting. I'm going through, and I'm going through hard. And I'm on my knee. I'm crying. Right? And God has been preparing you to deliver the message that I need. Because all I need is that one encouraging word. You give me that one encouraging word, and it's going to stand me up. It's going to send me on my way, and I'm going to be the best me I can be. But I can't. Because your testimony that's supposed to be delivered to me right now at 8:29 p.m. Central Time, right now, got delayed because at 8:28 p.m. Central Time, you let Buddy come through the door. Hey, yo, I know you was getting ready to go somewhere, but let me holler at you. Let me borrow your car real quick. Yeah. And then you get this man the keys, or you get this girl the keys. Now I'm missing out on what I need. That's how important we are to each other. That's why it's so important in your story. to stay the course. You don't get to spend time in it. Remember, he brought him out of Egypt. Moses said, come on, y'all, let's go. Get you up out of here. We ain't doing slavery no more. We getting up out of here. Let's go here. Oh, they complained and they complained and they complained and they complained. They wandered around the wilderness and they stayed there for a while. Yeah, but but this is the thing though. Thank you for the gift, Lou. This is the thing with that. You have to, and I talk about this, I keep forgetting to promote my book, man. Trinity Walk to Self-Love. Trinity Walk to Self-Love. Get it on Amazon, Walmart, Barnes and Nobles. Go check it out. Anyway, back to the point. And my main point was this. It was the Trinity of Fitness. I created that. In order to be the best version of yourself, in order to do the right things, in order to create the best story for you to stay the course, you have to make sure your mental, physical, and spiritual is all together. It has to be fit. That's why I call it the Trinity of Fitness. So listen, we go through life and we do whatever it is that we want to do, but we do it in a place of selfishness, not knowing, some of us not knowing. We don't know that we're doing it selfishly because of the fact you're not looking at the bigger picture. You're not healed and you're not growing spiritually, mentally, and physically. Hey, Keith, what up? I know you're in Thailand. Well, holla. But listen. So now, uh-oh, did I miss something? Yeah. So now we have to be grounded. And in order to be grounded, we got to understand that our story when I was talking about selfishness. I done lost track trying to reread comments. But listen, let's get back. Because if I say listen one more time, I'll throw this ball. We get to a place, right, that what you don't want to do is look at a situation and look at it from your own side of selfishness. Sometimes we're being selfish when we look at things and don't even know it. And the reason why we're being selfish with it, because we're not looking at the bigger picture, the spiritual side of it. The spiritual side of it means that whatever I'm doing in life has nothing to do with me. It has everything to do with someone else. My testimony is not for me. It's for someone else. The things that I do in life has nothing to do with me. It has to do with someone else. So if I continue to go through life and I create my stories and I don't want to share them with nobody, well, what good are you? You were put here not for your own glory. Everything that you do, I don't care if you become a billionaire. That story of how you got there is a testimony. So that's why it's so important. Yes, that's why, I'm sorry, you guys. I got two screens on and I can see on both. But anyway, because I can barely see on my phone and that's what I'm recording off of. So what is your story? And if you're in a place that you're still feeling depressed, you're still feeling stressed, you're still feeling like I've been like this for 5 or 6 years, well, let's talk about it. Let's look at your story. First off, it started once upon a time, there was a such and such person and this type of person and that type of person, right? But somehow in the middle of all that, before you got to the lived happily ever after, you got stuck. Where did you get stuck? Thank you for the follow. Where did you get stuck? Did you get stuck in the chapter where you encountered the villain? Well,